With the 9th gen consoles, Microsoft became a phenomenon, and after the disaster of the 8th gen, they rose from their ashes like a phoenix. While series sales are getting bigger and bigger with Game Pass each day, we decided to make a video about the history of Xbox consoles. You also voted for it. Thank you for participating in our poll. Birth of a new era. First Xbox was kind of a mini PC and was released as an answer to Sony's PlayStation 2. Microsoft wanted to be involved in the console competition and become a big player in this market. The console's name, Xbox, was coming from another Microsoft product, DirectX, and it was released in 2001. While the console sold more than 24 million units, in November 2002, live services were introduced to the Xbox console, which was a fee-based live service that allows people to download new content and connect with new players around the world. This was revolutionary for the time, especially when you think how hard it was to connect to the internet with PlayStation 2. With that being said, one of the first games released for the Xbox was Halo: Combat Evolved. Halo: Combat Evolved was the first game in the Halo series, and it became a phenomenon. Also, approximately 1,000 games were released for the original Xbox. Halo 2 was launched in 2004, because of its campaign and online features. The Xbox was winning the online gaming wars. Halo 2 became so popular it became the best-selling Xbox game of all time. And also inspired lots of games to come after it. All in all, OG Xbox was an amazing console add-on to the competition. And don't forget the amazing console reveal with The Rock. Console evolution. The Xbox 360 was a 7th generation video game console. Was released on November 22, 2005, it was the successor to the original Xbox and is the second console in the Xbox family. It was in direct competition with Sony's PlayStation 3. The Xbox 360 also included a number of new features and add-ons, such as the ability to stream music, television, and films through Xbox Music, Xbox Video, and third-party content services. With these add-ons, the console was also turning into a home entertainment center as a side ability. It also has new wireless controllers with a number of designs, expanded hard drives, and the Kinect sensor. And also Xbox Live improved with the new console. The console has sold 84 million units, but it has some flaws too. The biggest one was the Blu-ray drive. While PlayStation 3 has a Blu-ray drive, Xbox only has a DVD drive in it. Because of this, games has too many discs and it also upset home theater lovers. But, despite all the flaws, and Red Ring of Death, Xbox 360 was great entertainment for many of us. Was an undeniable part of our living rooms. Downfall. Xbox's downfall started with the Xbox One. The console was $100 more expensive than its opponent PlayStation 4, and Kinect was mandatory at the first. Shortly, Microsoft wanted to market the console with Kinect, and also their E3 show was a disaster besides Sony's. They talked about home entertainment, TV shows, movies, and sports. Dude, it was a gaming show and we wanted to see new games and new hardware. And all these flaws cut the sales of Xbox One until the end of its life cycle. At the end of its life cycle, especially with the updated versions like One S and One X, and with Microsoft taking a step back from mandatory Kinect usage with the console, sales are increased a little, but even this couldn't save the 8th generation of Xbox. The console sold roughly 42 million units, which was half of the previous generation. So let's look at the hardware a little, shall we? Initially, the Xbox One launched with a 500 GB hard drive. However, in 2014, a new bundle was released that included a 1 TB Xbox One with a matte black finish, rather than the full gloss that was used on other consoles. The bundle also included an updated controller model that added a 3.5mm headphone jack and the ability to wirelessly update the controller. The new controller model became the standard for all Xbox One consoles until it was succeeded by the 2016 model that added Bluetooth support and other minor changes. It also has hardware specifications nearly the same as PlayStation 4. With the 8th gen, consoles adopted more similar approaches in terms of hardware, and their hardware was much closer to PC. This came with some wonderful new features like recording and streaming your gameplay, Xbox app for mobile users, and a brand new Xbox Live experience. With those being said, Microsoft also started working on Game Pass and demolishing the walls between PC and Xbox consoles. which will turn the Xbox Series consoles into legends, but we will talk about this in the next section. Rise of the Phoenix. With the new Xbox Series consoles, the rise of the Xbox was also beginning in 2020. With the 9th-gen consoles, Microsoft was starting to harvest the seeds it saw years ago. Microsoft was more powerful than ever in front of his opponent, PlayStation 5. First of all, the company decided to release 2 consoles instead of 1. This was a shocking thing for everybody, unseen before. Microsoft said that they are releasing a powerful console for 4K, with a Blu-ray disc drive, and also they will release a cheaper version of a console to work games in 2K, and without a disc drive in it. While this cheaper and relatively small console has no disc drive, it will play digital games from Microsoft Store and Game Pass. And with this cheap, $300 console, Game Pass was coming in handy. The console was ideal for 1440p and 1080p monitors, which was the majority of the monitors budget gaming players has. It is also amazing for retro gamers. With the developer mode you would install your emulator and retro games in it and play all day long, and it was 4 times faster than One S. All in all, Series S is a little beast. Now let's take a look at the Series X. While Big Brother was approximately 3 times faster than Series S, it also has a Blu-ray drive. While it performs closer to its opponent PlayStation 5, it's a little bit faster than. Microsoft also expected to implement technologies like FSR 2.0 to Series games. With this upscaling technology, games will work better and faster on Xbox Series consoles. Especially Series S will benefit largely from this technology. While Microsoft's 9th-gen consoles have many next-gen games to play, they also bring lots of new features and updated the software. For example, recording and streaming games are updated. Also, with the new technologies, thanks to the ultra-fast SSD, you would continue your games from the point right you stopped before, and also they work much faster, they loads in seconds. With the Game Pass, wide range of backward compatibility and cloud options, we can easily tell that Microsoft is the winner of this generation, if it continues like this. So this was the history of Xbox consoles. What do you think about Xbox Series consoles, and which one of these consoles is your favorite? Share your ideas in the comments section with us. Thank you for watching.